Okay, no joke, Apple might actually be about to drop the sexiest iPhone color in years. I'm talking about a leak that says the iPhone 17 Pro Max is coming in sky blue, not silver, not starlight, not we're pretending this is new, but it's just gray again. Nope. Sky freaking blue. And it looks so good I'd trade in my current phone just for the vibes. So this leak dropped super late, like 2 a.m., and I'm half scrolling Reddit thinking, cool, another fake render some dude made in Photoshop while eating pizza rolls. But then I see multiple leakers, legit ones, like the ones who actually get stuff right every year. They're saying Apple is testing a lighter titanium body with a fresh sky blue finish for the iPhone 17 Pro Max. And get this, they're calling it the Hero Color, which in Apple speak means, yeah, this is the one you're going to see in every ad, on every billboard, and in that one weirdly dramatic 2-minute launch video narrated by Joni Ives' spiritual cousin. But here's the thing, we haven't had an exciting iPhone color for years. Like Apple keeps giving us these washed out, ultra safe shades that look like they were picked by a corporate committee scared of too much fun. Remember that weird natural titanium from the 15 Pro? Bro, that thing looked like a MacBook from 2013 got tired and gave up. So, sky blue, it's a move. It's bold. It's the first time in a while where I saw a rumored color and thought, hold on, I actually want this. Now, real talk, like why does this even matter? I mean, it's just a color, right? Wrong. For iPhone users in the US and UK, where we pay like $1,200 plus for a phone, and that's before you buy the charger Apple conveniently forgot to include, the look matters. You're carrying this thing everywhere. It's your camera, your wallet, your social life, your stress relief scroll machine. So yeah, if Apple finally gives us a version that actually looks different from last year's overpriced rectangle, people are going to pay attention. But it's not just the color that's changing. This leak also mentions a bunch of design tweaks. First, the bezels. Apparently, Apple's going full edge to edge, like where's the border thin. They're allegedly using a new display technology that makes the screen look more immersive without adding bulk. So if you're watching Netflix in bed, it might finally feel like you're watching on something not from 2019. Also, and this is huge, the FaceTime camera might be moving outside the display cutout. Yeah, that weird floating dynamic island that showed up on the 14 Pro and became the UI version of a pop-up ad, it might be shrinking or even disappearing. At least partly. The camera's said to be heading to the top bezel, leaving your screen cleaner. More room for TikTok, less room for forehead. And let's talk titanium. Apple's still obsessed with this metal, but now they're trying to make it lighter, which, thank you. And because holding the 15 Pro Max one-handed feels like lifting a baby dumbbell. If the 17 Pro Max gets the new aerospace-grade titanium they're testing, it could finally feel like a phone, not a brick. Now back to the sky blue color. Imagine a mix of Sierra Blue from the iPhone 13 Pro and Pacific Blue from the 12 Pro, but more pastel, more subtle, and just classier. Think of it as I want attention, but in a grown-up way. Of course, this being Apple, they'll probably release it with a line like, it was meticulously engineered to evoke the spirit of the sky on a crisp Californian morning. Like, okay, sure, but really it just looks nice. Here's the fun part. You know Apple's going to charge a premium for accessories to match this blue. Like, get ready for a $69 sky blue leather wallet you'll lose in a week and a MagSafe case that turns gray after one summer in the sun, but you'll buy it anyway, because aesthetic. Okay, let's break down the pros first. It finally looks new. If you've been skipping iPhones because they all look the same, this one might pull you back in. Second, the redesigned titanium build could mean better durability and less weight. Your pockets will be grateful. Third, thinner bezels and less camera cutout. Yes, please. We've been begging for that since the iPhone 10. Now for the cons. It's still going to cost more than a gaming console, and let's be honest, that sky blue, it's going to look like a fingerprint museum within 24 hours if they don't fix the smudge-prone coating. Also, if you're the type to slap a chunky OtterBox case on your phone, what's the point of a nice color you'll never see? But here's my honest take. If these leaks are real and Apple actually pulls this off with the 17 Pro Max, then yeah, I'm kind of hyped because for the first time in years, they're not just slapping a new chip inside and calling it innovation. They're giving the phone a personality. And in a market where every device looks the same, that actually matters. Would I buy it again if I lost it? Honestly, yes, I'd rage, I'd cry, and then I'd probably go to the Apple store the next day and buy it all over again because I'm weak and because that sky blue is just vibey. So if your iPhone has looked the same for the past 4 years and you're low-key bored of it, the 17 Pro Max might be the one to watch, especially if you're in the US or UK and want a phone that finally feels fresh. Smash that like button if your iPhone is always in a case but you still obsess over which color to get. And hey, the next video, we're diving into iOS 19 rumors and how Apple might sneak AI into your iPhone without you even realizing. It's getting spooky. Peace out.